What's happening? What's happening, Captain? It's Friday night. This has been a very long week. I've done a lot of work that I don't normally do. It's not a lot of work. It's like added an extra half an hour to my day. Maybe 45 minutes. But I'm very glad that it's Friday night. I don't have any plans this evening. I am going to eat food, watch some TV, and then potentially go to the gym. But to be honest, I don't think I am. I'll see how I feel afterwards. I did have something I wanted to discuss, but now that I start recording, my mind goes blank and everything escapes me. My brother found the last two rambly videos that I uploaded earlier today, and that was very embarrassing when people start watching things that you make, especially in front of you. It's terribly cringeworthy. But he noticed that in both of the videos that I'd done previously, I'd worn a hat, and hat's my gimmick now, by all accounts. Interesting thing of note. Firstly, I'll just say that I've had a terribly unhealthy week. I've not been feeling 100%. I've been feeling around about 50%. And usually my 100% is about 50%. So let's call it 25%. So I'm coming to the end of it, though. I feel a lot better than I did earlier in the week. But I've eaten terribly unhealthily every evening this week, and tonight's no exception. I have ordered pizza, which I'm quite ashamed of. But on the other hand, I don't give a shit because it's delicious and I want it. Anyway, it sort of caps off pizza week, which is disgusting, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. However, tomorrow is a fresh start. I'm going to go shopping, buy all the healthy food that I was eating before Christmas, and sort of over Christmas as well, and make sure I've got everything that I need next week for a healthy week. And then also, tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I'm working in the evening. I've got some stuff to do in the morning. The headmistress of the school that I work in asked me if I would open and close for her tomorrow because she's got somebody coming to do work. I think I mentioned this. I need to remember what I talked about so that I don't repeat myself. But I'm going to do that tomorrow morning and then lock up around lunchtime. So that's an extra added thing to do. But my point was Sunday morning then I've got free, I think. So I'm going to be going to the gym, which I haven't done for a week. I've lost a week of this month's gym time due to just feeling lethargic and not wonderful. So Sunday morning, back at it, kettlebell work. I've got it in my head that it's going to be a good idea to kettlebell snatch, which is bringing it from, if I'm thinking this correctly, bringing it from the floor, squat down, thrust up to hold the kettlebell above your head. So it's not going to be too heavy, a kettlebell, because then I want to do lunge walks with it, which I figure will strengthen my stomach, strengthen my legs, keep my shoulder engaged, my arm, and just be a bit of a tricky move. And I just want to do some of them. That's one thing I do like about this new time that I've joined the gym, is that I'm going in with a playful mindset rather than a strict routine that I have to do 3 sets of 12 reps of bicep curls and then chest presses and then tricep extensions. Now when I go to the gym, I do a bit of running and then I grab the kettlebells, make them as heavy as I can, and then just sort of get some good solid work done. And I sweat, which is great, because before, when I used to go to the gym, I don't think I did sweat all that much because I was just focusing on the one little movement. Whereas with the kettlebells, not only kettlebells, I know you can do it with dumbbells and barbells and all that sort of stuff, but I'm focusing on compound movements, so I'm engaging most of my body in one exercise, and I really like it. Anyway, the plan is, I still haven't finished writing my goals, but goal number 1, get my body fat percentage below 18% before 2017 is finished, and maintain that hopefully for the rest of my life if I could get my head right and start eating well and exercising, which I can. I've done it before. At the moment, I'm just not focused. So bring the focus back to myself, block out any external nonsense, and work towards my goal. That is the key. If you want to achieve anything in life, I think that's what you've got to do. Forget what people say, forget what people are telling you, forget, oh, you maybe want to train like this, or you maybe want to eat like that, or you want to cut that out, or do this differently. If you think you know the way to forward, not the way to backward, then do it. And that's what I need to do. On another interesting note, I just signed up for this website called Fiverr, which is a site where you sell your services to people. And you can sort of post jobs on there, so you'll say, I will do this for you, and if anybody sees it and finds it interesting, they can choose to like buy your package. I've always been fairly good at writing comedy songs. Not, well, I say that. Lyrically, I'm very funny. I've got a bit of a knack for being quite humorous when it comes to like lyrics and maybe like freestyling rap songs and stuff like that. And I always like to dabble with things like music, writing lyrics, editing video, taking photos and whatnot. So I decided I'd sign up for this site and see if anybody took the bait. I'm not sure if take the bait is the right thing. Basically, I've put my first gig on there that I will write and record a comedy song on a subject of your choice, and record it and then send it to you. And then you could choose to give me some backstory or details you'd want included. And my little like bio for the thing was, tell that special someone you love them, prank your friends, all sorts of shit like that, or like commemorate that amazing achievement that you made. So if anyone who watches this is interested, hit me up. Maybe I'll write and record you a special song. Because who wouldn't want that, right? But basically, I think it's an interesting idea to try and make a little extra money. And I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. I'm very amateur level, but I do enjoy editing and writing and photography and things like that. So I don't know. I've looked into maybe selling some photos before, because I think some of the things on my Instagram are frame worthy and wall worthy. I've got my own photos up on my wall, not to be, this is one of them and this is another, not to be braggy, but I do take decent photos, I think. Anyway, it's also something I think which might get me out of my comfort zone a little bit. So if somebody asks me to write and record them a song and they give me 2 weeks to do it, that'll get some creative juices flowing, which I think I've been lacking somewhat. So we'll see how that goes. Basically, though, just to cap the week, it's been busy. It hasn't been a very healthy week for me or my family. My sister's in bed at the moment with a toothache, like severe toothache, which isn't very good. Mum twisted her ankle the other day. I don't know. I think it's just post-Christmas hurdles, and now it's time to get back into the swing of things. I love my job. I love both my jobs. And yeah, I'm very happy, I think. I'm usually happy. Anyway, I'm going to go now and figure out what to watch. I think I'm going to try the new Lemony Snicket series on Netflix, because it looks quite interesting, and I quite enjoyed the film. Yeah. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I know I will. I don't think there's anything else to mention. Just busy at the moment. Sunday afternoon as well, we should be recording the first podcast of the year with me, John and Jess, 2 guys ago, and I've also got some 2 guys ago and podcast artwork that I want to print out and put somewhere on the wall. Oh, also, shall I mention it? Jess might watch this. I've got something which I won't show you now, just in case. I doubt anybody is watching this, but I've got a little visual joke there on the desk next to me to surprise Jess with when I pick her up on Sunday. Anyway, I'm going now. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's get healthy. Goodbye.